Hey guys, it's Carrie. How's it going? Oh goodness. Happy Friday. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So guys, I have just been working and trying to stay warm, but I finally got it's supposed to be 70 today, so that's nice weather. And I'm actually thinking about getting out of the house today. I haven't been out in a few days because, well, it's been too dang cold. So I thought I would bring you along to show you what I've been working on. I want to do the hashtag Halloween Glue 2020. And if you use that hashtag on YouTube or in a Facebook group or Instagram or whatever, you can show off what you're working on for Halloween. So anyway, I'll put, well, you'll see it in the title, hashtag Halloween Glue 2020. So I wanted to show you what I made between yesterday and today. So it's gonna be, if you guys watch Nicole over at Nicole Relax Cut Glue, then you'll already kind of know her book for Halloween is dual-sided. You flip it, and one side is her cutesy Halloween side, and the other side is her creepy, scary Halloween side. I wanted to do a little bit something a little bit different. Words are hard today. I wanted to do Inktober. I did it all through last October, and you can check out my Instagram and see what I did for each day last year, and I really enjoyed it, so I want to do it again this year. The prompts are out, however, they're a little bit cutesy this year, and I want mine to be a little more Halloween themed for the month of October, or fall themed, or, you know, something more than, you know, like a tennis shoe. I don't know if that's on the list, but yeah, anyway. So let's get to this. So I made this little journal. I made it out of a file folder, and then I just used some Halloween papers that I got in my big paper haul to decorate. So this side's going to be Inktober, and so this is a ribbon from the Dollar Tree. Let me see if I can grab it. Yeah, right here. It's ribbon from the Dollar Tree. So it's super cute and pretty, you know, pretty durable. So I just used it to make a pocket. Now I don't really know why I made a pocket on the Inktober side, because it's all going to be drawings. So I don't know. Maybe I will just print out the prompts that I use and just stick it in here. But there's 32 pages in this signature. And so I thought maybe I could put the prompts on the front page or on the very back page. So I don't know. Anyway, I took regular drawing paper from a sketchbook. Man, words are hard. Sketchbook. And then I coffee dyed them. So they came out really fun. Lots of little interesting things happened here and there. Not every paper got really good ink, you know, really good coffee stain, but I'm actually pretty proud of this for my first time ever coffee dyeing. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty fun. And then I inked the edges with this archival ink from Ranger. It's called Orange Blossom. And then, so that's this side. So this will be all drawings from Inktober, from the Inktober prompts or whatever prompts I find. I think Nicole's going to join me. Anybody else want to join, please feel free. Use the hashtag Inktober, which I'll also have in my title. And then when you flip it, this side is going to be the Halloween Glue 2020. And so I just took orange, black, and purple paper and alternated it for this signature. Now, instead of sewing in this signature, truth be told, I actually was going to sew in the signature, but when I poked through the spine, because it's so thin, it's a Dollar Tree file folder, and the holes had to be so close together, I goofed and I messed it up. So I was actually on a video chat with Trudy and Nicole, and Nicole suggested doing, you know, just tying some string and then just looping them, stapling the signatures and looping them through. So that's what I decided to do. And so I covered the spine with this black piece of cardstock. Blah, 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 blah. So there. Then I poked a couple of holes and put in some eyelets. I think they look really nice. And then I had this kind of muted purpley string to add to tie it closed. So yeah, so I have a question. I would like to know what you guys would like to see for my Halloween Glue 2020. I have 3 choices. Cutesy, which would be like, you know, stickers and ghosts and just cutesy Halloween images. Nothing scary. You know, jack-o'-lanterns and things like that that are not scary. Or we could do horror, which would be serial killers, scary movies, you know, just gory junk. Or we could do psychological, which to me scares me worse than any of the other options. And what got me thinking about this psychological thing is a few weeks back when I went to the ARC thrift store, which is a local thrift store for individuals with special needs. They run it, and individuals with special needs work there, and then all the profits go to the ARC, which advocates for individuals with special needs. So it's a very cool store. But anyway, they were having a sale on some books, and I found this one for 99 cents. It's called Asylum. And I just started reading it last night. But some of the images in this book are creepier than anything, you know. This one is a little girl with her arm rested on a chair, and she's got a giant scar. So it implies that she's had a lobotomy. And then, you know, just flipping through. These are actually, this is a fictional book. But the images are from actual asylums. I'm trying to find, you know, something else. Like rows of beds with one guy sitting at one end and somebody sleeping at the other or laying on the other. Some journal entry notes or something. Creepy drawings. You know, it's just, it's packed full. And of course I want to finish the book before I start gluing any of these images in, unless they're on pages like this where it's the chapter number and an image on the other side. This one looks like it had 2 images in a row. Maybe not. Yeah, it did. So just somebody sitting on a bed, and then I could find creepy words to write. I don't know. So I kind of wanted you guys to vote to see what you guys would be into seeing, because if I'm going to be doing this on my channel, I thought, you know, I want to appeal to, you know, what you guys want. And if nobody votes, then I guess I'll choose. So anyway, I wanted to put the cover, or put the title on this page. And so I've kind of worked it out a little bit. I just tore some of the coffee dyed paper, ran around it with that orange blossom, and then a little bit of black, and I'm going to glue it down. But first, I've already jotted out in pencil how I want to write the Inktober, and so I'm going to, you know, kind of fill that in and stuff while I'm visiting with you guys. So, somebody asked a question about how Robin and I met, and so I thought I would do that, tell you guys that little story while I'm inking this out. So I'm using a Micron, Pigma Micron in 03 right now. And I don't want this to be super neat. I want it to be jaggedy on the edges. I don't want it to be perfect. I don't want, you know, the lines to be extraordinarily straight. I don't want the coloring to be perfect. I want it to be inky looking. So that's what I'm going to do. So, Robin and I met at work in probably, well, we both started working at this place in July of 1999. And we weren't in the same class for training or anything, so we didn't really know each other or anything. And I was in a current relationship with my ex, but in all honesty, that relationship was falling apart, which now I look back and I'm like, oh, thank you, Jesus. But I'm not going to talk a whole lot about that because I don't know if she watches or whatever. But anyway, in probably September or so, I probably really saw her for the first time, and, you know, like, saw her, and, I just loved what I saw, and I also loved her personality and everything, but there was one slight issue. She was married. Now, I was in a relationship, but I didn't, you know, I was at the I don't care point. So, anyway, a bunch of us decided to go out after work for some after work, you know, imbibes or whatever you call it, some drinks, whatever. So we went to this little dive bar that wasn't too far from our place of employment, and I don't know, I just you know, with drinks in you, I told myself I would never ever flirt with or get involved with anyone who was straight. And but, you know, with a few drinks in you, you get a little brave. And so I just started asking her some questions and, you know, feeling out the situation. Well, by the end of the night, we were parked. I had driven my truck over to that bar. And by the end of the night, we were parked in a parking lot, semi-making out. So, yeah. And at that time, she was kind of, well, she was, not just kind of, she was my supervisor. And so we kind of kept things on the down low, besides the fact that she was married and I was in a relationship too. But at that point in my relationship, I was already sleeping in a separate room at the house that I lived in. And so you know, I pursued it because I really liked her. And she didn't, you know, smack me when I tried to kiss her or anything, so I figured that it was worth it. So our anniversary is October 1st of 1999. And what's really fun is that we have 3 anniversaries. October 1st of 1999 is when we got together. October 1st of 2013 is when we had our legal civil unions. That's when civil unions became legal in our state. And so we had friends and family come, and because we never thought that marriage would be legal. And so we had our friends and family come, and we had a really nice ceremony and party. It was so much fun. Our son walked us both down the aisle to I Think I Want to Marry You, which was a blast. We got incredibly drunk, and it was amazing. Neither one of us are big drinkers, so for us to both get drunk, and but I was obviously more inebriated than she was. So anyway, we oh, and then our third anniversary is October 1st of 2015. That's when marriages became legal. Gay and lesbian marriages became legal, and so we just went down to the clerks and got our marriage certificate, and we didn't do a big deal that time because we'd already done it. So that made it pretty special that we have kind of the same, or that we have the same anniversary for all of the events. But for all intents and purposes, I have been married to the love of my life since October 1st of 1999. Robin is very funny and smart. She has a great personality. I find her extremely beautiful inside and out. We've been through a lot together. Our relationship has not been perfect. Nobody's is, and if you say it is, then you're lying. You can have an extremely great relationship. I mean, Robin and I's relationship is damn near perfect. But we're human, so we don't always agree on things. But my advice to you is to make sure that you laugh with and at each other all the time. We do that all the time. We try to make each other feel as special as we can. I feel extremely special to her. I feel wanted and needed. I feel like she feels the same. And so, those are the things that are important to us. We listen to each other and, just try to get through this thing called life with each other. And it's a lot of fun. She does not craft. I've had that asked quite a bit. She enjoys knitting sometimes, but for the most part, she also enjoys, she wants to start doing some mosaics with, tissue paper and stuff. She started that a little bit and then kind of petered out, which is fine. I don't think she needs to craft just because I do. We have our own interests. She likes computer games and her TV shows. Which is, good by me. Oh, that's going to look cool on there. So now I want to glue it down. I think I'm going to try a glue stick. I'm pretty sure that'll work. My glue sticks are pretty strong. So, anyway, we have one son from her previous marriage. I've been with Robin since he was 6. He will be 27. Yeah, September. Yeah, this month. And he has a beautiful girlfriend. They're not married, but they may as well be. And they have 2 children, 1 child from a previous marriage from her, and then they have a little girl together. But we don't do steps or weird stuff like that. We're all just family. So I'm going to flip that because I don't want to get the back of the journal sticky now that I've done sticky stuff. So yeah, that's kind of, you know, me in a nutshell, or how we met and stuff. Oh, that looks fantastic, if I do say so myself. Yep, and I put that on the right way. Yep. So I might add another pocket back here on this side, but I've kind of already, I put the pocket on and then did the what you call it there, but I put the thing on here so it would cover that. I don't know what I want to do. Maybe I'll put a pocket down here. I don't know. I'm just thinking. But anyway, so I know this was kind of a short video today. Since it's 70 degrees outside, I kind of want to get out a little bit, and I wanted you guys to have a video. So anyway, have a great weekend. If you are not subscribed already, please feel free to do so. Excuse me. And if you liked what you saw, please give me a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.